It's one thing for an airport to go out. That's quite sophisticated, high-level infrastructure. You'd think that we'd be able to deal with our waste collection in Britain in the 21st century, but even that is grinding to a halt, and we have to ask why. And that really is the $1 million or the £1 million question, I should say, that you're asking today, in fact. And I think, there's a number of reasons for all of this happening, chief among which, in my view, is mass immigration, because of the simple fact that you cannot add millions of new people, the majority of whom are net beneficiaries of the system, which is to say a net burden on the taxpayer. You can't add those people to the economy and expect what our elites call growth.
It's not even hard to understand that. Literally, you cannot. It's square pegs and round holes.
Exactly.
You cannot do that.
And figures from the Centre for Migration Control indicate that, according to the ONS, in 2023, in order to break even, as it were, to put more into the system than you take out, a citizen would have to earn about £47,000 a year, right?
Yeah.
And for the skilled worker migrants that came in that year, only 20% of them were breaking that threshold. So 80% of the skilled worker migrants, mind you, so this doesn't account for dependents, low-skilled migrants or anything else, or students for that matter, 80% were not breaking even. 80% were taking more out of the system than they were putting in. And that, to me, just seems like the elephant in the room that nobody's prepared to address, because there's also numerous other factors, like, for example, net zero, which has already come up today, which is making energy significantly more expensive, and energy is the fundamental kind of ingredient for a functioning modern society. And then that's then to say nothing of the de-industrialisation across Britain, where, we don't actually make anything here anymore. Energy, actually, back to that, 40% of our energy we import from abroad. It's all of these different factors that are just kind of swirling together, and it's then when that actually, again, when the rubber hits the road, what that looks like is rubbish piling up in the streets, infrastructure collapsing, things not working, people paying more into the system, paying more out of their paycheck each month, being less able to afford housing, food, clothes, etc. And for what? It doesn't seem to be improving.
And getting far less.
Thank you very much for watching. If you like what I do, please consider liking this video and following me on here and elsewhere. You can find all of my work and links on my website, cfdowns.uk. If you really like what I do, you'll notice a support button on my website where you can send me a small one-off or recurring donation. I am truly grateful for all of your support. Goodbye.